Hello, everybody. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning,
And good night.
and good night. We'll see you guys next time. Thank you very much for watching.
Thank you all.
I'm playing some Pokemon. You guys know that. Taking some challenges. Doesn't matter. You can come through. I got Emvee with me. He doesn't have to say hi. I already heard him. We're
Hey
gonna be
guys,
on.
what's up? We're back on Pokemon Showdown for a nice OU live here today.
This is
A
not
team built
true.
around.
Of
I thought
what?
this was an OU live that I was doing. I forgot.
What do we have a team built around? You trying to build a team in this video real quick? Make
Are
a.
we gonna do that right now?
No,
We're
make a
gonna
video
build.
real quick. Okay, make a video real quick.
All right. Here's what we're gonna do, guys. We're gonna make a team right now.
All right,
It's
what we
gonna
got?
be in the OU tier.
All right. Yeah, I'm making a
Okay.
team.
Okay. Pick a number between 1 through 10.
11.
Okay. So go ahead and put Dunsparce on the team.
But that. I guess that makes sense. Okay.
All right. So
This is not gonna
item
work.
item is King's Rock.
King's Rock doesn't add flinch chances to moves that can already flinch, if I'm not mistaken.
Did I say we were running Serene Grace?
So we're running Runaway or Rattle?
No, we're running. Let me see here. Dunsparce.
It's Runaway or Rattle.
All right, we're going Serene Grace. Forget King's Rock. We're going Max Attack, Adamant Nature. You know what? You know what? I was gonna open up my Chinese sets.
Please don't. Guys, I'm gonna be taking challenges. Or maybe we'll just be laddering and building some fun teams.
Yo, imagine if this is the next episode of using Chinese sets that I make or Chinese EV spreads that I find.
With Emvee.
Yeah.
Have you actually, when's the last time you used Dunsparce?
Oh, it was when I was on Pokemon Mysidia. You remember that? Pokemon Mysidia? There was like a forum and I was there. This was probably 5 years ago, and I never like because I was like I don't remember what happened, but like I couldn't play Pokemon online for a while.
That boy
So
got banned. That boy got
yeah.
banned. He doesn't remember
So
why he got banned.
so I just started like posting random teams that I made, and I was like, in theory this could work really well. And I just posted RMTs of teams I never tested before.
Can you pass
And
me?
one
Wait,
team,
pass me a link. Pokemon what?
the forum dies, I think.
What was it
Pretty
called?
sure.
Pokemon what?
Mysidia, Mysidia. I
I
was
put
like
it.
there, and I was like posting
How the hell did I spell that? Pokemon City has a Twitter.
I don't know if they're still alive anymore, but
Zeta
like,
Boards, Mysidia. I'm here. I'm here. What's your name? Is it Rate
is
My
that
Team?
that looks like a really no I think that's a fake one. That looks like
They have
it was
imposter-
it was supposed to be like a green background or something. This is not it.
This is green.
I know which one you're on. You're on some Zeta board thing. That's
Yeah,
not it.
yeah, just like the IDM ones.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's nothing like that. It was like it actually used to be like a website and like a whole community and stuff, and I think it got deleted or something. But essentially, I posted a team and it had Kecleon, Dunsparce, I think Magikarp and stuff like that. And it was like a bunch of like weird sets, and I was like, this team is really good. And then someone insulted me, and I was like, how do you know it's bad? You never used it before.
Okay, you had Magikarp on the team. I would have insulted you too.
So like I think I also had Kakuna on it too. Kakuna, Dunsparce, Magikarp. I know I had Kecleon holding a brick mail, and my logic behind that was because in that gen, right, you can't trick items that are mail.
Mail.
So if you make it hold a mail, then you can't be you can't like have a choice scarf tricked on you or anything. So I used to fool choice scarf laddies that were back in the day, and I just used to like
You used to fool them. Yes, yeah.
yeah, like they go for trick thinking
Because
that they can
because Kecleon's that much of a threat that they go for trick versus. Yeah.
I think I won a total of 2 battles out of 20 with that team.
There's no okay. They have to be for some try like some legit try. Like I'm not talking about the player was bad. They were using like they were using Spearow Pikachu. No, Pikachu Spearow would beat that core. That beats like.
I think my highest peak at the time was 1200 on the PO ladder.
Did you start at 1205?
No,
Okay, just making. Why do you have
I think
Kakuna on your team? What was the logic behind Kakuna?
so. I think that I think I named the team Derp Trolling because I was like I don't know how old I was back
That
then,
man
but-
said derp. Oh my god.
and I was just like I used to have like these weird explanations of my Pokemon. And it's like this is an Iron Defense Kakuna, and what it can do is it can Iron Defense and run Poison Sting and
And
all that
Harden.
kinda stuff.
And Harden.
Yeah.
And
And
Shin
I
Shot.
just like
Wait, hold up. I think Kakuna only had 3 moves back then, and then it got more. Let me see this.
yeah.
Kakuna got a lot of moves now. Hold up. Bug Bite, Electro Web. This thing is a tank. Iron Defense and Poison Sting. Hold up, this is offense. I gotta go to Smogon's analysis.
Dude, this was before I knew how to make my own teams. Like I always used to just find random teams and steal them and then just use them
Yo,
because I didn't know how
whoever
to
you
make
stole
teams.
Kakuna from, just give it back to them.
That was actually one of my original works. I think like the very first dude. I'm so like upset that forums is gone because I had a lot of like RMTs there.
I
and they were
tried
actually
to go to
pretty
it. PokemonCity.com/forums. I saw it. Okay, look at the DPP Kakuna overview. Kakuna is still one of
Yeah.
the most interesting bugs out there. I expect it to be underused for a while as people drool over sweepers like Scizor and Azoth, and then return to as people go back for the old reliable standards. Overall, Kakuna hasn't changed much, but it didn't really need to. That said, it got a few new toys in terms of moves and items. Expect to see Kakuna work the same way it did in ADV. With Kakuna's new move, Bug Bite, it's justifiable that it has moved up to the NFE notoriously freaking epic tier. Seriously, who thinks of the names for these tiers anyway? With this new extremely useful, bro, I miss when the overviews were so cool. Like, I really miss when they were cool like this, like
Yeah.
interesting. Look at this set: Shedskin, Impish, 80 attack investment. Okay,
It was actually pretty interesting on the team that I had. Like
Yo.
it actually kind of put in a little bit of work here and there.
the second one might be yours, Emvee. It's sweeper and it has a metronome.
Oh, well, this was I think during a time where I didn't know
Play
what metronome did. I used to run my Gen 5 like signature item, or like back then a long time ago, used to be air balloon.
Huh.
I always run air balloon on everything. I used to run air balloon on Tentacruels, on Lucarios, on pretty much everything that's weak to ground. I just used air balloon everything back then.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of how classic tank only has 3 moves, because
Classic tank only has 3.
you don't need any more moves on that. You don't need iron defense, bug bite, and poison. That's true. Like, who needs
Yo,
string shot?
I think the very first team I posted on that place that was actually a legit team was a Hail team, and I think it had Abomasnow, Reuniclus, Gliscor, regular Kyurem, Tentacruel, and Regice.
That
That was
sounds
the
pretty.
Air Balloon Tentacruel team.
Doesn't sound that bad. I feel like I
Yeah.
played you when you used that.
Maybe, yeah. That was like the first. That was one of the first like teams that I made by myself that I actually used really well. I think.
It actually didn't sound that bad up until you said Regice.
No, Regice was allowed to have Ice Body back then.
That was okay.
Yeah, and it was unlimited hail too.
Yeah.
So it actually was pretty good. I don't know if, well, Ice Body should be released now, right?
I don't remember if Regice ability is actually released. Yeah, it is. Ice Body is released. Oh yeah, because you can
Oh,
have
nice.
Sturdy on Regirock. Yeah.
This was back in Dream World OU.
Dreamer OU was fire, bro. Cheese made like this Hitmontop team. I was like Life Orb Hitmontop with Shadow Tag Chandelier back when it had that over Infiltrator. And,
Yeah, dude.
Like Jellison, Choice Band, T-Tar.
And Contrary Superior, like
Oh my
come on,
god,
dude, that
Contact
was a-
Superior was fire. I mean, then we actually got it, and it still
Yeah.
became amazing.
You
but,
remember
like,
for the longest time we never had Contrary Superior.
I know,
We just,
I know.
like, it was in Dream World OU, and then it just like then it just stopped for a while, and it finally got released.
It was fire back then, dude. One of my favorite things was it had to be like coming home from school and logging on to Shouty Battle after like track practice or something, logging on to Shouty Battle and just playing DVP on the ladder, man. And that was back then. Like, now we're spoiled, right? I could barely play PO without it. No, actually, I can still play PO without being too annoyed. But as far as the video goes, I can never record it. But like Shoddy Battle, man, PO was amazing.
Yeah.
Shoddy Battle, you just read. It was literally logs and Pokemon pictures. It
I
was.
never used to be around in those times.
Just imagine the team builder and then a chat on the side telling you exactly what move you did. That's exactly what Shoddy Battle was back in the day.
Oh wow.
That's-
Dude, I remember like back on PO, instead of even like going on the main server, even before that, I used to like find those like other communities. You know how like back before PO main became the main one and all the other communities died out.
Yeah.
This was like I used to join other communities and like kind of take over those kind of communities and be like, I'm gonna rule this place now. And like I used to be like the best on those kind of servers and
You
stuff.
just
and
go
everybody was
around
like,
bullying people.
no, everybody would be like, "Wow, you're so good, you're so amazing," because they'd never been to the main PO before. And this was like the time when I actually I hit number I think 5 on the Dream World ladder with the very first team that I ever used.
That man Emvee ran around carrying screenshots with him.
Yeah, so then like they had those like leagues, you know, where you can be a gym leader or
Yeah,
an
yeah,
elite
yeah, I
or
remember
whatever.
those, yeah.
And then like I was like, hey, you should make me the champion. And then everybody's like, no, like who are you? You're just a random. You're not even good. And then I'd be like, oh yeah. And then I'd be like that one mystery trainer who just like shows up in like the anime or whatever, and then be like, and just destroys everybody. Like, who is this guy? Like who is this? Who is this lord? Who is this mighty
With
powerful?
his Darkrai and Latios.
Yeah, exactly. So then everybody just made me the champion in their servers, and I was just like, I'm the king. It was pretty fun.
Yeah, so you actually just used to go to just random servers that were not PO main
Yeah.
and just post screenshots and say,
Nah, I
and-
wouldn't post screenshots. I challenge people, and I just like win every battle and take them over. I used to actually. This was a time when I used this one team. Like I always use the same team every time, and I'd like never ever lose. It was this one team with, I think this was in this Black and White OU. This was Politoed, Skarmory, Donphan, Chansey, Toxicroak, and then Specs regular Tornadus,
okay,
and then nobody could beat me.
damn. That boy just loses straight up to Jirachi.
Uh,
But that was back in the day, though. That was back in my one, right?
oh yeah, Black and White won.
Yeah, that makes it. It's crazy how the metagame changed too.
Mhm.
I remember that team we built together for the first time.
Oh yeah, this was like the
like,
first time when
yeah, we
me
talked,
and
yeah.
Joey and me were like budding friendships and everything. When we like got and called together, and then we made like a team.
Like
Yeah.
Donphan,
I think we had like
Gallade,
Suicune,
Suicune.
Ferrothorn, Gengar.
It was Thunder. It was Thunder Ferrothorn.
Yeah, it was.
I remember it was Thunder Ferrothorn. And it worked,
Yeah.
dude, too. I used it
Uh-huh.
on a Skarmory. I did 40%. And it got
Exactly.
paired, and I beat it 1v1.
And then I remember like you were doing a live or something, and then it like popped up on your like the team popped up on your screen, and it showed like the team built with Emvee or something. I was just like, famous.
Okay. And he used to be scum, too. He used to make people forfeit on the ladder.
Oh yeah. If you go back and watch my very first video. Oh man, my very first video. This was when I my main introduction into YouTube was pasting just a text log on PO. Just a text log saying play whatever my username was, forfeit the battle. You may close the window. And then everybody started closing the window.
Forfeit, yeah. So yeah, it's just a video of compilations of people actually just forfeiting versus Emvee.
Yeah. I just posted and then they just forfeit. That's it. And I get free ladder points.
At least he still has that video public. Emvee used to call his opponents idiots when they started complaining. But then he privated all those videos and deleted them when I called them out on it. I remember that. He's like, man, I never called anybody idiots, and he starts deleting videos. Like, okay, like he knew exactly which ones where he sent it to me. All right, this guy's just an idiot. A good time. Anyway, I think that's enough. That's some good reminiscing. Come to the stream. Well, I'm sure we'll just talk more.
We'll talk more on the stream. Enjoy yourselves. Come on over.
Yeah, take some chat. We'll do some challenges. We were actually building with Dunsparce, and that completely just got off track. So
Yeah.
feel free to come through, have some fun. See y'all there.